What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the Fatal semi-finals. Today we are tackling Castro. Of course we beat J-Tunes in the first round in a very narrow victory. I beat him 1-0 and 1-1 I believe was the scores. So really close game through from J-Tunes. In the next round I played against Skiller Kazooie and I was very fortunate to come out with a win. I think I won both games, 2-1 and 4-2 with the final scores, but specifically in the second game on Alex's channel, and I urge you guys to go check it out because it was a really good game. I got dominated the whole game and I managed to sneak in 4 goals. I just don't know how. And we find ourselves here in the semi-finals against Castro. Now, I've played Castro quite a few times before. They're always quite close games, but he seems to just edge me here or there. That, like, the only few times that I beat him quite convincingly was on his charity live streams when he was, you know, 50 hours deep, and I thought, here's an easy win because he's tired. Why not? I always have really tough, really close games against Castro, so I don't know how this is going to go. We finished really similar in Foot Champs, and I think that's a good indication of skill. He always finishes with a couple more wins than me. However, I play with my Road to Glory account. He plays with a super team, so there could be a little edge for him there. But in this occasion with Fatal, we both have very good, strong, similar teams. I don't necessarily know who his team is perfectly. I watched the first few of his episodes, so I know a few of his upgrades, but I try and steer clear of knowing what my opponent has so it doesn't get in my head. I didn't know what Alex had, I didn't know what J-Tunes had, and I only know a few of Castro's upgrades. But our team is really good and is playing really well. The only problem we've got is I wish I took a winger and Griezmann rather than Benzema and Griezmann. That was my fault for giving you guys silly options. Our midfield I think is fantastic, our defense is absolutely perfect, but I'm not overly keen on these two here. You saw me against J-Tunes and against Kazooie changing formation to a 4-3-1-2 to try and better accommodate the three guys I have up front, and it worked. So we might have to change formation against Castro as well. So this, guys, is the team. Of course, if you want to check Castro out, show him some love. I'll link his Twitch and his YouTube in the description below. He is first and foremost a Twitch streamer, so if you guys are into FIFA streams, check him out. Link to that will be down below. Drop some thumbs up on this video. Hashtag Team Sweat when the video goes live on his channel. This will be the first leg. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay guys, so as we go into the gameplay, Castro has a 4-3-2-1 team as well. What an amazing team. Rashford, Martial, Gareth Bale, Griezmann, Modric and Kante, Varane, Koscielny, Hector Bellerin, Alba and Ruffier in goal. His team is so strong in so many areas. His defense is flat out amazing. Having Griezmann in the centre midfield I was a bit unsure on, and Rashford I've played a lot with myself and I wasn't overly keen on. Now unfortunately for me, I couldn't do this live. Like it was very, like, if you guys know my my life right now, I'm very busy, like 24/7, and we played this game like super late. Unfortunately right now for the rest of this week I'm at this house. I'm moving house next week and I'll be able to record late into the night as loud as I like because of the way the house is set out. But for me in this house I can't record late at night anymore because I've got a daughter that sleeps just next door, like that wall that you see right there. Her bedroom is the other side of that wall, so I couldn't scream and shout and such, so I wasn't able to record my face cam on this game because otherwise I would have woke my daughter up constantly through the night. And I just can't, as a dad, I just can't do that. I know Castro knows full well what it's like to be a dad because I'm pretty sure he has fathered many a hamburger. Just gonna say it, just gonna throw it out there. The guy, he likes a burger or 4. Do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna throw it out there. No offense, you know, he's 28 now, he's getting on a bit, he can eat what he wants. No problem at all. Castro ended up getting the first goal, and actually for the first 20 or so minutes, I could not get into this game. I was unable to get the ball off of him, I was unable to get out of my box. His possession was really good. His first goal was really nice. The drag back absolutely sold me in the box, and what I found was that it took me a good 20 to 25 in-game minutes to really figure out his play style, and in that time he had already scored, so it put me on the back foot. I did get a few chances after I started to figure him out. Griezmann there with a big shot off the bar. Keeper had no chance, unfortunately. That may well be the difference between 7 and 10 chemistry. You know, if that was a Griezmann on 10 chem, who knows, that might have gone in the back of the net. Not on this occasion, though. We end up getting another chance just a few minutes later with Cristiano Ronaldo dragging that one wide of the goal. But I felt like I was getting back into the game at this point. I felt like, okay, yeah, I've got his number now. Defensively, I'd figured him out. I'd understood how it was to play against him. I understood exactly how I could break him down. And as long as I could keep out his tricks and dragbacks in the box, because his dragbacks are absolutely brilliant, like the way he attacks was so good, then I'll be sure to get back into the game. I end up hitting the post again, and Benzema had an open goal, and I pressed shoot, and Benzema turned his body away and tried to kick the ball down towards my goal, and from that he stole the ball, got a shot with Anthony Martial there, and made it 2-0. So quite frustrating, because even though the first 20 minutes, no question about it, Castro was the dominant force. He was well above me in ability. He was holding good possession. But then for the next 15 minutes, it was all me. He couldn't get out of his box. I hit the post a couple of times, hit the bar once. I missed a couple of easy chances, and there's another easy chance missed at 2-0 down. Karim Benzema puts that one wide of the net, and I was thinking to myself, it's going to be one of those games. However, eventually the it's going to be one of those games changed. Great fake shot from Benzema, put it in the back of the net, pulled it back to 2-1, and I know that for me this should have been the difficult game because it's my home game. This, like, the game that goes on the YouTubers channel is always the most difficult game for them because they also have to worry about entertaining and such. But because I wasn't recording face cam, I had a bit more of an advantage. So I knew as long as I could keep within one goal or get a draw with Castro, in the next game, hopefully I'll be able to have an opportunity where I can win the game because the pressure is on him. We go in at the half-time mark, guys, and it's 2-1 to Castro. He's had way more possession, and that's mainly because of the first 20 minutes where I couldn't touch the ball. My passing's a bit better. I've had a couple more shots, one less on target, but the game is very open and very even. Could go either way. He could be 3 or 4-0 up. I could be 3 or 4-0 up. There are, there's opportunities for both of us to put goals in the back of the net, and I found it really strange because usually when I play F8TAL games against whoever, against Bateson, against DJ Mario, against Kazooie, against Spin Bros when I played them last event, doesn't matter who I play against, the games are always so very tight. This game against Castro was just an absolute goal fest. It was crazy. He ends up scoring a third goal with a rebound with Rashford. I end up getting a free kick a few minutes later. That free kick technique is magnificent. If you don't know how to do it, I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems. Scoring free kicks are absolutely none of them. It's a great free kick. I scored one against Alex in the last round. A great goal. That one was on his channel, however. And we pulled it back again to just 1 goal deficit. However, my defense imploded a little bit here. I had a couple of opportunities to clear in and I just didn't. He gets a shot in and that one goes wide. So 3-2 into the 72nd minute. Luka Modric picks the ball up for Castro. He goes down the right with Bale, and this is where Bale just excels. Like, I did get a tackle in with Jordi Alba. He comes back in again, presses left trigger, shoves Jordi Alba off the ball, gets it in. Okay, he got a little bit lucky with the finish, but that work from Gareth Bale was the difference. It was the difference. If I had a stronger left back or if he had a weaker right wing, I would 100% have end up getting the ball off him there. So Gareth Bale picking him up a goal there. I have another shot that hits the bar in the 75th minute. I believe that's the 4th occasion that you've seen me hit the bar or the post. There was one that I didn't put in that hit the post as well. And then we hit the post again a few minutes later. Not that shot there. Luka Modric puts an easy chance over the bar there. Into the 82nd minute, I believe it is, we get Griezmann goes through. Griezmann gets into the box. See how he backs off? It allowed me just good opportunities to get into the box. Cuts it across the goal. Koscielny gets his leg in, puts that one out for a corner. I'm really pressuring him hard in the latter stages of the game. And what I really wanted to do was get back into the game. Because, as I say, as long as I get a 1 goal deficit, I'm alright in the second round. I know I can beat him. I've scored goals against him. As long as I tighten up my defence, it won't be a problem. And we get in with Cristiano Ronaldo, who puts Luka Modric in, and I hit the post again. However, on this occasion, it hits the post and goes in, rather than hitting the post and or the bar and going out. And then late into the game, Cristiano Ronaldo here gets to the box, has a finesse shot, and look at that again. It hits the post. Unbelievable. We missed a follow-up, and that was the last chance of the game. So a very even, very open game. I end up coming out as a 4-3 loser. However, the game itself was very, very fun to play in. I haven't played in such a fun, contested, open game all of FIFA 17. This was probably one of the favourite games that I played in all of FIFA 17, just because of how open it was. There was no shady tactics, no holding the ball in the corners, no time wasting from either of us. It was just a really good, really fun open game. I probably should have scored a couple more goals, but hey, what are you going to do? That's FIFA. So that, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Don't forget to check out the second leg on Castro's channel down below. This is the end. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.